With remarkable talent and a fiery presence, this player has captured the world's attention. His skills are electric, but his bold style and fierce attitude spark heated debates. He was even the top contender for the Ballon d'Or this year, a title that controversially went to Rodri instead. As he rises in his career, people are left wondering, why is he so admired and yet so criticized? What's behind the mixed feelings about his game? Stick around to uncover the reasons. Vinicius Jr is a name that strikes fear into defenders across Europe. When he's on the ball, you can feel the tension in the stadium rise. This young Brazilian winger is pure dynamite, his dribbling is electrifying, his pace blistering, and his flair unmatched. At just 24 years old, Vinicius has already become one of the most exciting talents in world football. Let's start with his dribbling. Vinicius isn't just quick, he's quick with purpose. In the 2022-2023 La Liga season, Vinicius completed 98 successful dribbles, the most in the league. When he's running at full speed, it's like trying to catch lightning in a bottle. He can shift direction in a split second, and before defenders know it, he's already gone. This ability to create something out of nothing is what fans love about him. It's what makes them jump out of their seats every time he gets the ball. However, this explosive style of play comes with its own challenges. Vinicius thrives on taking risks. He'll attempt the impossible dribble or try the audacious pass. When it works, it's magic, like when he scored the winning goal in the 2022 Champions League final against Liverpool. That moment was classic Vinicius, bold, fearless, and decisive. But high-risk play can also mean mistakes, and that's where the critics come in. Yet, when the stakes are high, Vinicius often delivers. His performances in big games have been crucial for Real Madrid. In the 2022-2023 season, he contributed 23 goals and 21 assists across all competitions, proving that he's not just a highlight reel, but a serious game-changer. Vinicius Jr is a player who divides opinion. To some, he's a genius, a player who brings excitement and joy every time he steps on the pitch. To others, his inconsistency and high-risk approach can be maddening. But love him or hate him, there's no denying his talent. Vinicius is a player who lives on the edge, and that's exactly where the magic happens. Vinicius Jr is not just known for his electrifying talent on the field, but also for his fiery and often controversial behavior. His actions during matches have sparked intense debate among fans, pundits, and even fellow players. Let's talk about the provocations. Vinicius is not afraid to confront his opponents, or even the crowd. He's been seen taunting defenders after beating them, celebrating goals in ways that rile up the opposition, and even engaging in heated exchanges with fans. For instance, during the 2022-2023 season, there were multiple instances where Vinicius' celebration sparked confrontations. One of the most troubling aspects of Vinicius' on-field experiences has been the racial abuse he's faced, especially in away games. There have been several incidents where he was targeted by opposing fans with racist chants and gestures. Instead of staying silent, Vinicius has chosen to speak out against this abuse, using his platform to highlight the issue of racism in football. In some matches, he's even responded directly to the crowd, pointing out the perpetrators. This outspoken stance has divided opinions. Many, including fellow players and anti-racism organizations, have praised Vinicius for his courage in confronting such a pervasive issue in the sport. They see his actions as a necessary stand against a problem that has been ignored for far too long. However, not everyone sees it that way. Some critics argue that his reactions can be distracting, suggesting that he should focus more on his game and less on responding to the abuse. In the 2022-2023 season, Vinicius received 12 yellow cards across all competitions, a high number for a forward. This statistic highlights the fine line he walks between passion and aggression. It's clear that Vinicius is a player who wears his heart on his sleeve, and this makes him both loved and criticized in equal measure. Vinicius Jr.'s journey has always been shadowed by comparisons to Brazilian legends like Neymar and Ronaldinho. From the moment he burst onto the scene, fans and pundits alike couldn't resist drawing parallels between him and the icons of Brazilian football. These comparisons created immense pressure on Vini Jr., Early in his career, particularly during his first seasons in Europe, Vini Jr. struggled to meet these lofty expectations. This led some to question whether he would ever truly fulfill the potential that had made him one of the most hyped young players in the world. But as time passed, Vini Jr. began to mature and evolve. The 2021-2022 season marked a turning point in his career. He scored 22 goals and provided 20 assists across all competitions, helping Real Madrid to a La Liga title and their 14th Champions League victory. His performance in the Champions League final, where he scored the winning goal against Liverpool, was a defining moment that silenced many of his doubters. Now, as a key player for both Real Madrid and the Brazilian national team, Vini Jr. is beginning to carve out his own legacy, separate from the shadows of Neymar and Ronaldinho. While the comparisons may never fully disappear, he's proving that he's not just another hyped-up youngster, but a player capable of reaching incredible heights in his own right. Vinicius Jr.'s journey in European football has been deeply influenced by the cultural and racial dynamics that permeate the sport. As a young, talented black player, he has faced significant challenges, particularly in Spain, where racial abuse from the stands has been alarmingly frequent. This isn't just an issue for Vinicius, it's a reflection of a broader problem in football that has been ignored for too long. His experiences have shone a spotlight on the persistent issue of racism in the sport, sparking conversations worldwide. Vini Jr. has not stayed silent in the face of this abuse. Instead, he has chosen to speak out, using his platform to call attention to the racism that black players endure. This courage has made him a symbol of resistance and resilience for many fans who see him as a voice for change. However, his outspoken stance has also made him a target for those who prefer to downplay these issues, leading to polarized opinions about him. The love and hate he receives are deeply intertwined with these cultural and racial dynamics, making his journey in Europe both challenging and complex. But one thing is certain, Vinicius Jr. is not just playing for himself, he's representing a larger struggle within the sport. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Vini Jr.'s journey, don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more football insights coming your way.